All right, but enough of
And
joking around. Enough talk. We're
time
here
for
for
Black
agenda. We're
Friday.
here for the agenda of the night. We're here. So
Everybody's got
Tony,
an agenda.
you and me, we've already agreed that we would not ever do stupid fucking criminals on this show. But I figured it's Black Friday. It's Black Friday. It's just entitled, or as I
Yeah.
like to call it, legal organized rioting.
Yeah, and I am happy to report that not every Black Friday story I will be able to tell at least one that actually has a happy ending.
Really?
Yes. Let's see if I can find the story. Okay, here we go. Now, this is from the Huffington Post, so, it's a reliable source and, all
Oh
that good
yeah,
shit.
the Huffington Post is fucking reliable.
Okay. Uh, according to, this one is titled Black Friday Romance. According to the New York Daily News, two individuals have Black Friday to thank for their unique love at first sight story. The two lovebirds struck up a conversation while standing in line at a Long Island Kmart. The small talk turned into sweet talk as the two waited in line together for a total of 7 hours before the doors opened. Fast forward 2 years, the couple is happily married with fond memories of the day they met, saying, "Black Friday will always be a memorable day for us. That was the day that changed our lives."
Oh,
Oh,
that's so
I have to
sweet.
ask.
it
I have to
is.
ask. Since they met on Black Friday, does that mean they were walking hand in hand as they were stabbing people to get that new TV?
Hey, they got to do what they got to do, okay, man? I mean, that's just all. That's just all it is.
Maybe there was chivalry going on.
Uh,
It's like, you want a PlayStation, my dear? I will
Those
get you a
people,
PlayStation.
those people ain't gonna trample themselves. I mean, fuck. But
I
also,
could
I'm
just see it.
terrible. I'm
Sorry.
A
sorry.
couple that rides together stays together.
I could
Exactly.
I could just see the guy actually pushing down a crowd of people onto the floor and trampling over them and just letting the girl go first. Like, oh, on you go, my dear.
It's like, no, sweetie, you stab him first. Oh, thank you. No, but
Oh, it's your
also,
anniversary. Feel free to shake them first.
yeah. Also, there is a website called BlackFridayDeathCount.com
Oh,
that
Jesus.
I know
that
we're up
has
to 8
its
this year.
it tracks from 2006 up to now the total amount of deaths and injuries resulting in the past 7 years of Black Friday. The total so far, the total is 7 deaths and 90 injuries. And thankfully, even though one death on a Black Friday, of course, is one too many. We only had one this year.
That is a lot lower than I was expecting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we had a total of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 14, 15 injuries this year. Taking the lead for most injuries on Black Friday would be 2011 with a total of 44
Holy
2011?
in 2011, and tied for most deaths are 2008 and 2012.
What came out
you
those
know-
years that made people so rabid?
I figured this year would be the
Uh,
highest. I figured this year would be the highest, or at least this shows that the fucking authorities are freaking intervening. Because let's face it, this year, what do we have? We had the Xbox One, we had the fucking PS4, and to top it all off, a new Elmo doll. I was guaranteeing there was going to be deaths this year.
I was told there would be bloodshed. Oh,
It's the worst Black Friday ever.
I know.
Yeah,
But,
but this explains a lot. This explains why the fucking cops, when I went to the fucking Walmart's fucking on Thursday night, Friday morning, they turned me away. You know, not because I was just going to shop up, but basically because I was dressed like a guy from fucking Game of Thrones with a fucking caliber sword. Like, there can be only one! Yeah, honey, by the way, I need bail. I have to ask you to fucking reimburse me on some bail money.
Do you want me to pay in moths?
Well, just send him some quids. I'm sure you'll just confuse the system.
but a majority of the stories that I have, a majority of them take place in, say it with me, kids, Walmart.
Of course.
Of course.
One of which springs from 2008, and Walmart has still yet to pay compensation for the Walmart employee that was trampled to death.
For some reason, I'm not entirely surprised.
Their excellent healthcare system should have covered that.
Okay, as eager shoppers waited for the doors to open at a Walmart in Valley Stream, New York, employees tried to keep things calm, but it didn't work. An employee was trampled to death after shoppers crashed through the sliding glass double doors.
Dear God.
Let's see. We've got a woman. Okay. No, wait, Susie. I will let you pick. Have me pick the next one. Will it be the pregnant woman who miscarried, or the woman who pepper sprays shoppers over an Xbox?
Let's go with the pepper spray one.
Yeah,
that's a hard decision, but I want to hear this pepper spray story.
After a Los Angeles area Walmart brought out a discounted Xbox game console, a woman was accused of pepper spraying other shoppers to push her way to the front. After as many as 20 people were injured in the melee, the woman later turned herself in. So,
Okay.
At least you did the right thing in the end, I guess.
yeah.
Well, you say the right thing, I say the stupid thing. Come on, in that kind of fucking gang mentality, fucking who could pick one person out of a group next to the other, even with surveillance.
Right.
Although that's a good tactic. When you get to the dog pile on the fucking $20 Blu-rays, you just break out a fucking tear gas bomb and just go, suckers.
And now, sadly, for those who are of faint of heart, at a San Francisco Walmart. Okay, this is the same one. This is the same Walmart with the employee that got trampled to death. At the same.
This is San Francisco. You said San Francisco, right?
No, Long Island.
Oh, okay.
You said San Francisco.
No, the pepper spray one was in San Francisco.
Alright then.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm getting
This
confused.
is the same. Yeah, this is the same New York Walmart where the person got trampled. At the same fiasco where the Walmart employee was trampled to death, 4 others were injured, including a woman who was 8 months pregnant. She was knocked down and later taken to a hospital where she miscarried.
That's pretty terrible.
That's fucked up. Okay, here's what I don't understand about Black Friday. We live in the age of the internet. Why go wait at a store?
Yeah, that's why I got Batman Arkham Origins on eBay for $20 off instead of having to go to a store to do it.
Also, do people not know about a little thing called Cyber Sunday? It's the same thing as Black Friday.
Cyber
only
Monday.
I thought it was Cyber Sunday.
No, it's Cyber Monday. But
Oh.
that's the funny thing.
Well,
It's like these people get into a frenzy over this freaking shit. And honestly, if you just Google search the item, you can get it probably before Black Friday at the same price or cheaper. If you go on Cyber Monday, you can get it cheaper than Black Friday. Unless you're getting the $2 fucking 50-inch fucking plasma screen, which, by the way, Walmart only has 4 in stock.
Yeah, the one here, they were selling, I think it was 35 or 37-inch plasma screens or HD TVs for $93 with the guarantee that they'll be in stock for the first hour.
I also know a few Walmarts.
No, thank you.
I know a few Walmarts actually did something really cool, which to save some of the fucking drama, what they would do is they would actually, they had a manager walk the line, count the first 100 people waiting in line, and they gave them basically a ticket that said you're guaranteed this item.
Yeah. Oh, like a rain check.
Yeah, no, not a rain check, but basically like here,
rain check, but
you hand
like
this.
It's a claim.
Here's a ticket. You hand this to your cashier. They'll give you your item.
Yeah.
To try to keep the fucking trample, and I know you guys can't see it from the freaking. I know you guys can't see it on the Google Hangout we're doing this on, but let me show the audience something around the lines of the insanity that is fucking Black Friday. And let me just
I was gonna say the insanity that is fucking. No, thank you.
this way you at least get.
I will have none of that.
This way you guys at least get a little insight of what can see what I'm doing. This is the insanity that is Black Friday. This was footage from this year from an iPhone.
Because people are stupid.
That is what we call organized fucking rioting.
Let's see, and this is another issue I have with the whole Black Friday thing, is that it makes people, it turns otherwise good, nice people into fucking monsters. I mean, these people will fucking like just do shit that they never thought they would do just to get that one deal.
Yeah.
And it's fucking sickening.
Yeah. Well, I just showed you the footage, and this is a nice way to know that we're not exaggerating on how insane this is getting. All right,
Yeah.
You're talking to a guy who has seen legitimate rioting before. You know, I've seen news coverage of fucking the O.J. Simpson trial, the fucking many fucking rioting, like L.A. riot footage. If I played those next to each other right now, could you tell much of a difference? The only difference is you're not seeing fucking police officers in riot gear. That's the only difference. And that's all for a fucking DVD.
The only other difference I can see is one's in the store, one's in the street.
Yeah. But there's another story. I'm looking for it right now. There's actually a report of a cop who actually got run down by an automobile because he tried to stop a shoplifter The guy like grabbed the item and tried to run out of the store without paying, and the cop tried to stop him and got run down by the car. He lived with only minor injuries, thank God, but still, police officers' lives are at stake. Retail store employees are fucking at risk here. It's done. I get it. You want to give people a great fucking deal and boost your sales and put you in the black for fucking your holiday fucking revenue. But this is getting out of control. This is seriously becoming out of control. And believe me, I love looting and rioting as much as the next fucking man. Believe me, if fucking some shit went down in the street, I'll be saying, hi, thank you for watching Center Radio. I'm going to go fucking I'm going to go looting. But this is insane.
See, and I really don't understand, because what this does is it also creates a false, it falsifies the whole supply and demand that basically based around our entire economic system. It's just like, oh yeah, like it's like they will intentionally order only a certain amount of an item and then be like, oh, this is all we have in stock. You know, it's just like knowing damn well
it's
they
a sales
gotten
it's
more.
a sales gimmick. This is coming from some, and I know I always say I'm a chef, but I did I did 5 years in retail, and I know this gimmick. What you do is it's a gimmick to get people at the door and get them in, because even though they don't get the item they want, they're still going to buy more stuff. So what you do is you put a freaking 50-inch TV on sale for $100, and you only have 5 in stock, and it's first come, first serve, so you get that mom mentality like you see. And then the theory is that even though the first 4 people through the door who didn't get that TV, they're still going to fucking buy stuff in the store, and you're going to boost your sales revenue. It's a good marketing campaign from a fucking numbers standpoint, but from just basic human rights, it sucks. It's putting people in danger. It's putting your staff in danger. It's putting your fucking associates in danger. Not to mention the fact that now, fucking thanks to Black Friday, Thanksgiving isn't a day for fucking families to spend together. It's a day for fucking goddamn freaking... It's not a day for people to spend a day with your family. Now everybody who works a retail store has to go into work on Thanksgiving because of Black Friday.
Yeah, let me ask you, did you hear about that one manager in Pizza Hut that got fired because he refused to open up on Thanksgiving?
Yes.
I did not hear that story.
Did hear about that.
There was a manager that for those of you that don't know, normally Pizza Hut, their employees have 2 guaranteed days off, Thanksgiving and Christmas.
And, every other business in America.
Yeah. And the higher ups had just decided, screw that, we're going to be open up on Thanksgiving, because nothing says Thanksgiving like fucking greasy pizza.
Okay.
And the manager refused to do it, and the higher ups forced him to tender his resignation.
Okay. I can say this. I did work for a Greek diner for many years. I told many tales from that fucking diner on the show. We didn't close for fucking Thanksgiving. And I'll tell you right now, we did it more for a public service than we did for profit. Like, we did basically a turkey buffet that day, just for anybody, like $5 turkey buffet for basically anybody who just didn't have any place to go, because most of our clientele were senior citizens.
Mm-hmm.
That I can understand, because most of our clientele was senior citizens. That was our strongest customers. So we tried to do something for we knew a lot of them didn't have any place to go, so we tried to give them some place something, give them something to do. And yeah, and it sucked for a lot of us, that had to work that, but it was kind of like working a soup kitchen at that point because we're only charging $5 at the door, all you need buffet. Most of us were in the back. We had the head chef and the owner fucking basically gave us beers and fucking bottles of wine, and we could hang out. We were basically hanging out the whole night. But fucking goddamn Pizza Hut. Who the fuck's ordering a pizza on fucking goddamn fucking Thanksgiving? I don't care if you're sitting by yourself fucking alone fucking watching a football game jerking off. You're still not going to order a pizza that day.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's just say this just really reaffirms my belief that I just hate people in general.
Okay.
People are disgusting.
Tony, according to Biohybrid, I guess supposedly the manager from the Pizza Hut has been either rehired or approached to be rehired.
Yeah, it's
due to public outcry.
If they do, they better fucking raise his salary or something.
If he's a Pizza Hut manager, he's making 35. If he's a store manager, he's making about 35,000 a year.
I think he is the store manager.
If he's a store manager, he's making 35. If he's a district, he's making 45,000. But honestly, do you think that the whole holiday season? Do you think Thanksgiving is just getting engulfed in Christmas and the corporate politics and the consumerism is getting freaking out of control? And I'm gonna do this one by one because we got a good demographic here. We have a fucking Yankee, we got a fucking North Carolinian, we got TWK from fucking I think Georgia, right?
Virginia.
Sorry, same difference.
South Carolina, not North. Get that right, mister.
You're not helping your argument. And we got a girl, and we got a Scot, and we got a Scot who is from the UK, whose Black Friday has just been introduced to their fucking sales. So one by one, we can do a nice little fucking discussion about what your demographic, your local area. This is personal stories from your area and what you fucking see in your own hometown to give a worldwide explanation of what this fucking thing has turned in. So, obviously Susie's cut out of the Thanksgiving portion because obviously they don't have Thanksgiving, but Tony.
Yes, they don't have it. They don't have a National Killing Native Americans Day. I mean Thanksgiving.
No, we just call it Thursday.
See, you call it National Killing Native Americans Day. I call it natural fucking progression. Vote Republican.
Yeah, tell that to Shark next time you see him.
I've said it to Shark. By the way, vote Republican. So, Tony, in your old area, in South Carolina, which, by the way, South Carolina is right by Georgia, which is only 2 states up from fucking Florida, so I'm assuming you get some of the crazies. What is Thanksgiving like?
Let me break it down how bad South Carolina is. We are in 2012. We were the number one. We were number one in domestic violence, drunk driving. We were voted the worst state to drive through, and we were voted number one in production of meth.
Woo!
So
the meth I can believe, according to a couple sources. Worst drivers, I think Jersey still beats you, and when it comes down to most unproductive, I think frickin' people in California might have that title.
No, but I used to actually live across from a meth lab that exploded. So it exploded while I lived there. So I had to deal with that fun. But anyway, the whole Black Friday, the whole Black Friday concept, I absolutely fucking hate it. it's the ultimate false advertising because it takes people that are generally nice, good people, and I've said this before, it takes wonderful, great people and turns them into people that will literally trample other people to get the next Tickle Me Elmo or this TV or this video game system or whatever. And I cannot think of a more senseless, stupid, moronic way to die than getting trampled over somebody just because they wanted Halo 5. And not to disrespect anybody that, has gone through that. I'm sorry if you have. And we have our fair share of it around here. We have it, personally, I think we should just do away with Black Friday. I have nothing against discounting prices. I have nothing against consumerism. I am a capitalist in the highest form. I love money, but I'm not going to have I'm not going to have my money stained with blood. I'm not going to have my money savings done at the cost of somebody getting killed over something that in the big scheme of things is irrelevant, is non-sequential. It doesn't matter. These are all okay. I have a 39-inch HD TV in here. Do I need it? No, but it's a convenience. I didn't have to trample over somebody or have somebody go into a miscarriage to fucking get it. I waited until I got the money, and guess what? I got it, and it brings out the most selfish needs of people. People saying, "Oh, I have to have this." The fuck you do. You don't have to have anything but food, shelter, and a nice warm bed to sleep in. Everything else can fuck off.
Mm-hmm.
And I agree, and Tony, I agree with you 110% on that statement. But I have a question because I know this is going to be kind of an up and down thing because I know a lot of the people doing the trampling and the craziness aren't for items that I'm gonna say is the reason. Do you think that? How do I word this right? Do you think that the reason this all happens every year is because of parents just wanting to give their kids the best Christmas present possible? Do you think that pressure on parents to give their kids the perfect Santa Claus fucking dream gift is the reason for this? And I'm going to be asking everybody this, so think about it.
Yeah. Yes, and you know why? Because as the generations, I'm going to sound like an old man here, but fuck it. As the generations get further and further along, kids get more and more and more spoiled.
More entitled.
They have to have the newest thing, the latest thing, the most popular piece of all that. Okay, let me give you an example of something that just literally made my teeth fucking grind. I was at a food bank, volunteering at a food bank. I'm not trying to get like Oz or whatever. It's just
Here's your fiddle.
Yeah, I was just I was in a situation where I needed food, and they said, okay, well, if you come volunteer at the food bank, you can have whatever they don't take. I'm like, great. And
Tony, I'm gonna say right now, that's 110% fine with me. You know me, I'm a professional chef. I actually volunteer my own services for like children need and stuff. Like children, like kids who can't have freaking meals. So I just did this for 200 kids. Same thing for 200 kids. Yes, I got to eat my own food, but It's like it's
Yeah.
for the children. It's a great thing you did. You volunteered.
Yeah. So basically, we were waiting. We had finished. We were cleaning up. I went to sit down. This now I'm not mad at her per se. It's just the overall situation. This little girl comes by. She couldn't have been more than like 7 or 8 years old. Had a fucking Galaxy S4 phone.
Is this the same? You're talking about the Android Galaxy 4, right?
Yeah, an Android Galaxy 4.
The one
This
that
was
costs us
her-
$250 still on retail today, unless you have a frickin' brand new plan.
Yeah. The one no, these now are costing like $300 and $400 and $500.
Jesus.
Unless you yeah. If you want to get an iPhone 5, no contract, you can for $700. Fuck that. Anyway,
God.
yeah.
For a plane ticket rather than a phone.
I know. So, I mean, and this little girl, was as sweet as could be, was just, adorable, very, very nice, and, she was just doing her thing. And I was just like, what type of phone is that? It's like, it's a Galaxy 4. I'm like, are you kidding me? It's like, no, it's a Galaxy 4. Like, she even let me hold it. Like, it was a Galaxy 4.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, how did you get this? It's like
Did it have
I asked
Angry
my
Birds?
mom. Yes, of course. Every phone has Angry Birds nowadays. But I asked her, like, how did you get this? And like, I know she's a kid, but she sounded such like a fucking spoiled brat. She's like, I asked my mommy for it, and she bought it for me.
Oh, I've heard that before.
Yeah, this is
There's
a-
Oh
Okay,
my
and-
god, it gets worse. It
No,
gets
but
worse.
it's
I have
already
now.
worse. It's already worse because this kid, you got introduced to this kid at a food bank, at a
Yes.
basically a homeless shelter for
It
people
was
who
at a
have
church, yeah.
nothing. You could sell
Yeah.
that phone and buy groceries.
You could
For a
you could
month.
fucking buy a car with that probably.
Yeah.
But no, it gets worse. Next to her, I don't know if it was her friend or her sister, but it was a little girl about 4 or 5 years old. Like, again, very sweet, very, very, very kind, very adorable. I had nothing bad to say about them. And she blurts out, it's like, I show her, I show them my phone. And okay, for those that can't see, okay, this is my phone. It's a flimsy, flimsy little piece of crap.
Same as mine.
That's a
you know
bo-
what
that's
this
a bo-
thing does?
That's a
You know what this-
that's a copyrighted infringement. A Bass phone, right?
What?
Yeah,
A Boss phone, just like me, which is a Virginian phone.
yeah,
It's a pay as you go.
Something like that,
It's a
yeah.
pay as you go.
yeah.
Which you and me have the same plan. It's like $35 a fucking month, 600 minutes, unlimited data and fucking text, and a $100
Well, see-
fucking phone to buy it. So it's
Yeah,
the
well, see,
cheapest phone on the
mine
market.
is- Yeah, mine's actually SafeLink, because I actually get mine for free because I have government assistance when it comes to me getting food. I'm on EBT and everything. So
Why
this
did you have to
is-
tell me that?
I can't afford a phone otherwise.
No, I'm just saying, why
Dude,
do you have to tell me that? Because now I just want to fucking insert the fucking audio clip. Obama phone!
No, it's like, dude, I bring in like $9,000 a year, and that's what my disability brings in for me. I have that's what I have to survive on. I make less than $10,000 a year,
Yeah.
so
And-
I have to make every dollar count.
And believe me,
anyways,
that's why we love you on this show. We love having you on
Yeah.
this. We love having you on the show. Believe me, I'm going to be the first person to even admit this. I love having you on here. You're technically my employee, but I can't afford to pay you. But at least I agree that we agreed at the beginning you were gonna get paid, but you have a hell of a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Unlike a center site.
But yeah. Anyway, this 4 or 5 year old girl, after I show them my phone, they start laughing at me. It's like, oh my God, your phone is like, what does your phone do? Like, it makes phone calls.
Makes phone calls.
Yeah, it's like, well, what apps do you have on it?
I got Tetris.
I got a calculator.
I got Tetris with the audio.
I can put notes
Yeah,
into it.
it's like,
so I can
literally,
save it for later.
It's like, you know what fucking apps I have on my phone? I got a calendar, I got a calculator. Oh wait, that's it. But then this little adorable girl just says, it's like I told my mom that if my phone doesn't have touchscreen, I don't want it.
Oh dear
Really?
God.
And I wanted to slap her fucking face.
All right, I can
Like,
give two.
how about
I can
you
give
just
two.
get
I
a
can
fucking-
give Tony. I can give two ends of this story because one, I think that is just a fucking. If you were in the fucking shithole gutter, which by the way, everyone knows that I fucking lived in the worst. I've been in the worst scenarios. If you're saying to your parents, if it ain't a touch face or it ain't a smartphone, I don't want it. In modern day scenario, that's actually somewhat logical because, yet again, right here, I'm holding my phone up, I'm showing it to the screen, a no copyright Virginian mobile phone, basically an Android. I paid $100 for it. I pay $35 a month, 600 fucking phone minutes, and unlimited data and text. I can understand this, but for the simple fact that they're busting your balls for having a fucking pay-as-you-go phone, it's complete and total bullshit.
Yeah, and and part of me was just like okay, they're kids, they don't understand. They don't know what it's like to, it's like it's all well and fun. By the way, it has been confirmed Paul Walker is actually dead.
Wait, who's
He
Paul
died.
Walker?
Okay.
The guy from the Fast and the Furious.
Never seen him.
He's the main actor in the Fast and the Furious. He
Wait,
ironically
Wait,
died in a car crash.
We're talking about the kid from Varsity Blue?
The guy from Fast and the Furious, yeah.
Yeah, the kid from Varsity Blue.
Yeah.
The blonde kid.
He ironically died in a car crash.
He went the way of the rainbow.
Boy.
Life imitating art.
TMZ did report it first, but other media sites are picking it up now.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
So
I hate
Wish I could have seen this movie so I
cut
could feel
out this.
sad.
I hate to put a period on this somber moment, but we need to finish up this segment. So
Yeah, okay,
TWK, what is your theories, your thoughts on what happens in on Black Friday in your area, which is what, West Virginia?
No, just Virginia, southeastern. And it's honestly not too crazy around here. Pretty calm. But I do think that there needs to be some sort of change in the overall culture of it because just for one person to die during it is too many. And for the fact that there are still people getting injured, people getting trampled, all this crazy stuff. I mean, the morning that Black Friday happened, someone just posted a picture on Facebook of someone laying a car on fire. Needs to end.
All right. So just so I can ask, like, I know you and me are friends, but I don't know a lot about your living environment. Like, would you consider yourself like poverty, middle class, upper class?
Middle class, definitely.
Middle class. So, somebody from in middle class society, would you say that these deals are worth the savings?
No,
Would
not
you think
really.
there are? Do you think that it would be worth it for a person who was, only make like who was in poverty to actually get a chance to get something at a good deal?
Not at the price of trampling and just running through other people. No.
And I agree because yet again, I'm a low life scumbag, so I can agree with that one. So when it came down to Black Friday in your area, was there lines around the block? Was there hundreds of people lined up in front of your town WalMarts,
Not that
Target, etc.?
um probably, even though I didn't honestly didn't go out the night before the morning after, but when I went to work on Friday morning, I honestly didn't see too many people out. So it's pretty calm around here, thankfully.
All right. So you're you're almost kind of thinking that like this is more center. This kind of sanity is more centered around a lower income families.
I think it might be more centered around bigger cities, maybe.
Yeah, major because I know you're in the suburbs. You're basically in almost like rural suburb area.
A little bit.
So it seems like this madness almost is more potent in like lower income, like urban areas where basically people don't have this opportunity to get this stuff. Well, because most of
Definitely.
these people don't realize the fucking power of the interweb.
It's like I was saying. They're playing into their. It's basically a game of, like, to me, Black Friday is like, oh, let the poor people have their day, and that's essentially what you get.
Yeah. And unfortunately, the problem with giving the poor people their day.
Mm-hmm.
God, I don't even know how to say this without fucking getting myself fucking ripped a new one. And this comes from somebody who's dirt poor. Grew up dirt poor. Grew up without a pot to piss in. If you give us our day, we will slit your throats to get it. When you
Mm-hmm.
if we don't have it and we have an opportunity to get it, we will cut you to get it. We don't care. We will trample you. We will demolish you. We will cut you. It's basically prison riot mentality. It's literally like throwing a sandwich into fucking god. It's like throwing a fucking ham sandwich into fucking certain parts of Africa.
That's basically it.
It's designed to bring people out, and the worst part is it's the marketing campaign. I am giving you an opportunity to get something you would never be afford to get at a price you can afford to get it. But guess what? It's never going to be in stock when you get there. But while you're here, buy all the other great items.
Yeah.
But Susie, the black person chick, I know you told me that Black Friday has just started in your area. Black Friday Mania has finally... Honey, your mic's muted. But Black Friday Mania has finally hit the fucking Euro scene. What is your thoughts? You're muted. I can see the little fucking line through the fucking microphone. She's tired. She worked for the clown all week. Love, can you hear me?
I thought she,
Yeah.
Wait, you worked for a clown? I thought you said you stopped work. I thought you said you stopped working for Jerry.
Yes, she went from working from a Canadian clown to an American icon clown. It's a big difference.
Ah, okay.
Krusty?
But Susie,
You're making fun of that because I actually enjoy my job.
Hey. Well, if you don't mind me asking, what kind of job do you have?
I work in McDonald's.
Hey, I was there for 5 years, hon. Don't even
Okay,
worry
let me
about
get
it.
this on recording. Let me get this on recording. This is going to scare every American in the room. Honey, you're working for McDonald's.
Yes.
What is your hourly wage?
My hourly wage is £6.33, which is about.
What is the average minimum wage in Europe?
That is it at the moment.
Okay. What is your how many paid vacation days do you get?
This again, we've said this about 6 times already in the past few days.
Yes, but now you're saying it on recording.
5.5 weeks paid vacation I get.
And
I
how
want to
many
go
sick
get a
days do
job
you
in
get?
fucking Scotland.
Are you serious?
Yes.
How many sick days, paid sick days do you get?
I don't know. It's not a thing over here.
Do they have the? Do
If
they
if
have?
you
Do they
all
have
right,
the
so you
Shamrock
get
Shake
5
year
weeks.
One at a time. One at
So
a
you
time.
get paid.
Sorry.
You get paid
No, it's
5 weeks vacation / sick time.
5.5
Five and a
weeks.
half weeks.
Yes.
Versus the average American who only gets 1 week paid vacation a year, and that's if you have a lucky job.
Do you at
Yeah,
least
not
get?
fast food.
But enough
Yeah.
of
Let
fucking
Tony
Mickey,
talk.
enough of
Do you
Mickey
get
Doodles.
Susie, do you get the Shamrock Shake there year round?
No, but we have.
Damn.
I know. We
Do
have
you
a,
have
thing-
it? Is your milkshakes made with Harry Cool milk?
And do
No,
they
but-
bring the boys to the yard? Sorry.
No.
For the
Tony
sake of
should feel
editing,
ashamed.
cut. So, okay, Black Friday has just been introduced into the Euro scene.
UK.
Euro.
UK. I don't part of the fucking Eurozone.
Fucking Harry Cool scene. So, what is... Alright, was it available this year? That's the first question. Has Black
Yes.
Friday hit this year?
Yes.
How
What
many
is
people
your news
died?
reports like?
Absolutely zero. You know the only story.
What is your
I've
death
managed
toll
to-
like?
Oh, for fuck's sake! Stop interrupting me first of all, and none. Zero. You know the biggest story that was mentioned about Friday was the helicopter crash. That was it. Nothing about Black Friday at all. I saw one single video about it. And you know the funny thing about it is it's in the grocery store Asda that's owned by Walmart. And we did have Black Friday starting there. It's actually, they're very smart about it over here because they don't have it on one day. They spread it out over a few days.
See, that's where. See, now there's your problem. See, that's what we need to do.
You cut out the fucking gang mentality to fucking give it to a wider audience. Right there. That's
Exactly.
why they're screwing it up. But honestly, I'm actually shocked about this. There is no deaths, no rioting, no violence on Black Friday in UK, even though you're given the same sales.
Yeah, you know why? Because European people have their fucking heads on straight.
Tony, have you ever seen the aftermath of a fucking a European football game?
I was about to
Oh,
say
You
yeah.
do not get to use
Okay.
that argument. I was actually
okay,
expecting
dude,
a crazier story than that because I've seen what these guys do when their team wins.
Okay, I would match either a pissed off or a happy football team fans versus New York Yankee fans when they win.
No, we
Okay.
don't riot. We just strip down
You
naked and
have
dance in the street.
Okay, Red Sox fans lost their shit.
Oh yeah, it's Boston. That's Ireland. Those people were fucking descended from fucking Derry. Of course they fucking riot. Boston fans fucking riot for any excuse.
Yeah, the there's
And
the
where
only
is
video
Nicola
that
to intervene here?
I am going to cut your balls off if you interrupt me again.
Susie, now you know how I feel.
I know. Right, the only video that I've managed to find online actually looks like a scene from a normal day of me going into an Asda grocery store. People are asking politely to move out of the way to get a television. Like, oh, do you mind if I get through that? Thank you. And then they go.
I'm sorry. We messy slobby Americans do not know this term politely.
Or move.
Yes,
Yeah, we
know
don't know. We do not know the phrase "excuse me" or "please"
I'm just imagining Black Friday in Europe, just like
unless it's used. Unless it's used in the phrase "excuse me, can you please fucking move, you twat." You know,
I'm
that's
just
the only way
picturing right now. I'm picturing fucking European, British freaking Black Friday. Pardon me, sir. I would like that DVD player. If you could just scuffer off right now and fucking piss off and so I can get this, that would be fantastic. Thank you. Bugger off.
You got it in one.
Fucking twatter.
Got it in one. That is basically it. Like I said, the only big story that happened on Friday was the...
Honey, this is why I know I can never move to Europe because...
Balls!
Honey, this is why I know I can never move to Europe. Because if I moved to Europe, as soon as I gave that New York fucking Yankee attitude to somebody, I would fucking literally have my balls cut off.
LC, I love you like the brother I never wanted, but you would be probably the worst representative of the United States ever.
I can see myself in this scenario right now. I can see myself in this scenario. It's like, yes, pardon me. I am looking at this fucking TV set and I'm planning on purchasing it right now. So if you could just twatter off and fucking tally ho.
What the hell is twatter?
Also,
and then this
LC,
is me as a New Yorker just grabbing my fucking balls, just going, yeah, it suck this fucking asshole. Go fuck off. Get the fuck out of my way.
LC, remember, also, in Europe, the word fanny means something totally different.
Yep.
Yes, because that's actually something I'm going to take to heart, because as soon as I go to a pub in fucking goddamn Scotland, I'm going to fucking make sure I use that as much as possible.
Oh god, you will get killed.
I actually
excuse me, can you move your fanny?
Actually, I have a slight amusing story about this. My uncle was actually visiting his friends in Wales, I believe it was, and he's got a very nice family, and so they sit down for dinner, and he talks to his friend's daughter, and he's like, "Excuse me, dear, you're just a little too close. Could you just scoot your fanny over a little bit?"
Oh,
the whole family was just like,
"Oh dear God!"
Like, and also this girl, 14.
Oh jeez.
Yes. So for those that don't know, fanny is a European euphemism for vagina. So my uncle, the proud representative that he was asking a 14-year-old daughter, a 14-year-old girl, to move her vagina over. So once he figured out that fanny does not mean bottom, that it actually means fangita.
Yeah.
And he's like, he could not be redder. And it was a very interesting, fun story.
I always love the difference just one word makes in one culture to another. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I know, it's always funny. Like, I can say from... Sorry, my cat just decided to fucking start using my leg as a fucking scratching post.
Also, just while I'm thinking about this, I have to admit, after much hesitation, I am officially a Whovian.
We converted them.
One of us. One of
We
us.
converted
one
them.
of
3
us.
weeks too late, but we converted them.
I am on Eccleston right now because apparently that's the one. After many quizzes, that is the one that I most like, and I don't know how to take that.
Good.
All right.
And so even though apparently he had the shortest run, and he was the hardest to work with, and he didn't even want the role, and blah 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 blah. That's where I'm starting.
He's not a bad doctor.
I'm enjoying it. I really am. I adore, it's like, oh my God, Rose is so adorable.
Yes, she is.
I love her.
I love Rose.
I'd say, okay, me and Susie were actually talking about this, and she had a theory that people were apparently hating on Rose because of the Cockney thing.
Maybe
I'm just like, I find the Cockney accent to be fucking adorable. I really do.
There's just kind of a stigma here.
Yet
People
again,
see Cockney
Tony,
people as
you're
comic
3
book.
weeks. Tony, you're 3 weeks too late. We already talked Doctor Who for 3 weeks straight.
Oh, I wouldn't have been able to add anything to that because I've only seen three.
You were in the middle of a fucking expert fucking panel.
Yeah,
But it's good to see you
I've
convert
only-
yourself over. It's good to see you convert
Yeah,
yourself
it's
over.
it's like Tony, give us your thing. I've seen 3 episodes of Eccleston. I like him. Well, thank you, Tony. Anyway, that
And
would have
what do
been
you
my
like,
entire-
Eccleston? I like his leather jacket and the way he like holds his like pronunciate sentences. But
It's like,
I think we need to call it a
I like-
night. We're going over
Also,
schedule. We're going over
also,
schedule. I think we need
I
to
like
freaking call it a
Rose's-
night.
I like Rose's lips. What?
We're going over schedule. And we're getting off topic. So final thoughts of the night, Tony. Start us off.
Oh, fuck everybody except everybody here. You guys are cool. Everybody else that's not here, fuck off.
Any case, CZ? Our London Night Scotland. Final thoughts of the night?
Would you like to try our cheese melt dippers for $1.59?
Would you like to take the survey?
No, but do you guys got the I gotta know this, and this is gonna come from the ultimate fucking question of every McDonald's employee. Do you have the McRib?
Not at the moment, no.
Damn it.
I don't give a shit. TWK, final thoughts of the night.
Fuck Black Friday and Alonzi.
Alonzi.
Like, I might not be wearing pants. No. Don't worry, I am.
And then when it
Damn
comes
it.
down to that famous segment, actually I have to admit, pardon me, I've actually misplaced my pants.
How's this different from any other time it's in the radio?
That's why I only give
Yeah,
a fucking
I'm just-
chest up shot.
LC, I'm just convinced that this entire time you're like naked from the waist down
Most nights
every
I am.
day.
To be truthful, most days he is.
Yes.
It's what keeps me going.
It's
knowing
honestly
that
because of
every
St. Andrew's Day. I was tempted to break out the kilt, but then I realized it's packed in a box that I still haven't unpacked since I moved to
Yeah.
the new set.
And it's for
See,
you.
See, I actually want to get a kilt, but Michelle doesn't think I could pull it off, so I don't know.
Honestly, if Jew Wario
Thank
can
you,
pull it
Susan.
off, I think you can.
I just want to get one because I know I look sexy. Show off my sexy hairy legs.
Roddy Piper cosplay.
Well, for the sake of editing and freaking time restraints, because I am really sick and tired of fucking waiting almost 17 hours to fucking render a video. Thank you again for joining us on the SNN Radio. Let me try that again. Cut, edit. I'd like to thank everybody for joining us again on SNNRadio.com. Hope everyone had a great and fun fucking Black Friday, Thanksgiving. I think we need to get back to the music.
Tip your waitress.
Tip your waitress.
Come again.
And see you next week. By the way, like, comment, and subscribe. See you next week.
Enjoy your meal.
Night,
Go
everyone.
fuck your mother.
My name is Erin, and she talks.